Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnic Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber to this channel. I am thankful for each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart and soul. I am very grateful for all the love and support that you guys have been giving me. So today is November 2nd. It is also Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. So I decided to do something a little bit different. So you have pick a star 1, 2, 3, which at the end of your elemental daily messages, go ahead and pick a star. We're going to pull a message from a passed on loved one because we're just a couple of days out from Halloween. So today was definitely a wacky day for me. So no wonder Wacky Wednesday come up. Alright, so again, today is November 2nd. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your daily messages. And then after I'm done, I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below for the elementals and then the pick a stars, and then just go straight to your pick a star loved one message. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for today, November 2nd. I have two decks here because I couldn't figure out which deck I wanted to use. They are the Archangel Oracle cards and the Angel Prayer cards for the element of air. Would you like to talk to the element of air about today, angels? My ear's ringing, my right ear. Okay, so we had two fall out and hit the floor. Signs from heaven. Just as I said, my ears are ringing. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Alright, so the story is, today being a wacky day, is when I realized that today was Wacky Wednesday, I was like, well, what am I going to do for Wacky Wednesday? And I kind of felt the nudge to go get my mediumship cards and pull a message from a passed on loved one. So I got up and went to get the cards, and it was 11:11, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, somebody definitely sent me that message. Come in, started the video, got the whole way to pick a star number 1. When I picked up the mediumship cards, one literally flew out of the deck across, like not clean across the room, but behind me. And I got up and looked at the computer, and it was off. So you guys didn't even get to experience that, but that whole video was gone. And I was like, it was just one of them days today, let me tell you that. So right before I started the video again, I have a bluebird. A blue cardinal, and he screams, and it's a he, screams in a tree until I look at him, and then he'll fly away. Well, right before I started the video, that bluebird, I didn't even have to get up and look, I already know, because I know the sound of his voice, was outside screaming at my window. That's a sign from heaven. When you have a robin, see the feathers coming down? So they worked with me to set up this situation, this whole area, because November's 1st didn't look nothing like this. Somewhat, but not exact. It's different. Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. And thank you to the passed on loved one for reminding me that you are still around me. I love that message for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So then This card flipped out of the deck on top, and it's Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. She's sleeping. So you could be seeing loved ones in your dreams, air signs, giving you some messages on things to create, maybe a new idea. And I feel like they're also telling you, they may be telling you that you got some sort of prosperity coming your way. I feel like they're also telling you to connect to your heart space, connect to your soul's voice. See how her crown is illuminated? Connect to your soul's voice. So the idea come down through the crown. My ear was ringing. That's clairaudient. Crown is claircognizant. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what signs this loved one is sending you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's the sign that you're sending the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? 555. See the light? Wisdom wake-up call. Time to move in a new direction. There's something that this loved one is trying to get you, something new that they are trying to get you to create, air signs. And you keep seeing 555. You'll be seeing trips, and they're trying to wake you up because you're about to manifest something. And I feel like it's not that they're trying to wake you up out of a dream. I just feel like they're trying to wake you up out of some sort of perhaps illusion. Because to me, 555 is like a tower moment when it comes to how you're creating your reality. Which makes perfect sense because, like I said, when I tried to redo the video between the last one and doing this one, I got really frustrated and had to leave the house. Yeah. And now I'm a lot calmer because I got to step out of the house. I got to see my kid, got to just take a break from the situation that I was trying to set up. Alright, so go ahead. We're going to go ahead and pull one more card, a sign from Spirit for you, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Alright, so what is a sign, what is a postcard from Spirit for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Okay. Oh, beautiful. You are magical. Look at the butterfly. Wow. Okay, that is beautiful. So let's go ahead and look at the back of your postcard here. You can stop the video if you wish to read it on your own, or you can just continue forward and let me read it, or stop it and read it and then go to your pick a star. So there's you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender and non-resistance. What did I say? Earlier, before I started this video, I was so frustrated that I had to leave. I surrendered it and just had to leave because I just knew that at that point in time, I wasn't getting this video done. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what your heart and hopes are set on. Heart chakra. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be a challenge to master the flow to master the flow cycles of your life. But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents. For we're right with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Yeah. So I feel like this is that loved one telling you, trust what you feel, because I feel like you may have some sort of a heightened sense. Take that break. And I did. I took the break from when I posted the week videos and the rest of the Halloween, or the rest of October videos, clean up the Halloween. I took the break. I needed to. But during that pause, you are, you're trusting what you're creating. And for a lot of you, you're creating some abundance, some prosperity. In no time, you'll reach what your heart and hopes are set on. So they're helping you. They're helping you to listen to your intuition, because you're manifesting something. Today is November 2nd. November is a double 11. It's a master number 11. So we're all mastering lessons, mastering obstacles, mastering challenges. Today is 11/2, which 11 adds up to a 2. You take 2022 and you add it up to, it adds up to 6. You take the 4 and you add to 6, you got 10. 10 is about taking that break, going within yourself. Okay, so there you go, air signs. Those are your daily messages. Go to your pick a star now and get the message from the loved one who has a bit of an extended message for you. All right, thank you for watching, air signs. All right, earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you are next. So let's go ahead and see what the angels want to talk to you about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. After you get done listening to your daily message, you see those 3 stars in front of you. There will be timestamps in the description box below for the pick of stars, and you are getting, for Wacky Wednesday, Earth signs, we are doing messages from passed on loved ones. We are just a couple of days past Halloween, so the veil is still thin enough for them to come forward and bring a message to you. All right, so angels, what do you want to talk to the element of earth about? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Oh, okay. So we have Archangel Gabriel coming through, creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. So Archangel Gabriel coming through for you. Earth signs telling you to take some time, sit down, journal your thoughts, maybe make a plan, because you know anything we try to manifest starts with a plan. You sit down, you write out that plan. Okay, that's the first step. So that's what Archangel Gabriel is telling you. Just sit down and journal your thoughts. Pen an article, write a blog, start a book, finish a book. Whatever your niche is, or whatever you call that, whatever it is that you want to do, because Archangel Gabriel is around you. For some of you earth signs, he could literally clairaudiently be talking to you, or cognitively, like that's telepathic. And now we have Archangel Jeremiah coming through. So you have 2 archangels around you, earth signs. Miracle of forgiveness. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So, all right, Earth signs, so it makes perfect sense. So, Archangel Gabriel wants you to sit down and journal your thoughts. It'll help you to clear out this emotion and find forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what somebody did to hurt you. It's about clearing yourself of that heavy emotion in your heart space. Forgiveness for self, not for another. It's like you get burnt with fire and eventually it heals. But are you going to go back and play in that fire? No, that's what that's about. It's about finding forgiveness within yourself for getting that burn. You should have known better to touch that fire, okay? So I feel like that's what Archangel Gabriel is around you, telling you to journal this. This putting it down on black and white is the same as letting it go, because you're reading it. This is what you're feeling. This is coming out of you. All right, so that's what I feel for that. So we are going to go ahead and see what is some signs that Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Jeremiah is showing you today, the element of earth. The two archangels around you. And it is a process, you know, it is a process. First you got to recognize what it is you need to forgive, and then start the process by writing them feelings down. And breathing, right? Even if it's a purge, laughing is a good purge, crying is a good purge. Sit down and write that letter to somebody, you know, telling them that you forgive them, even if you don't give it to them. That's a way of letting it go. That's a process. Sit down and write that letter to somebody. Tell them how you feel. Put it down on paper. And then burn it. Because you know what happens? That's the purifying. Even if that person, you don't ever give that paper to that person, telling them how you feel, it does not matter. You put it down on paper. You opened up that door to let it go. And then I would burn it in fire, because it'll purify it. Alright? That is what I feel for somebody out there. So let's pull a sign. Yeah. Because there's going to be a source of satisfaction that will come with forgiving somebody. Right? Like squashing that grape and making something sweet like wine. To me, it looks like he's holding a cup. Even though there's a flame coming out of it, to me, it still looks like he's holding a cup. It's good for your emotions. It fills you up, because you got whatever you're hanging on to that you need to let go of is filling up your cup. So that's what I feel, and that's what they're telling you, to just start the process of it. Ask them to show you. Ask them to help you. Then you'll have a sense of satisfaction, because you're making the room. You're emptying out that darkness and making the room for your cup to be filled. Alright, so earth signs. A postcard to the element of earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so there's the angel. They're telling you to celebrate life. Right? Celebrate. Be satisfied with your life. Celebrate it. Be happy. This is what letting go of this is going to do. You're going to be able to celebrate it. You're able to celebrate this person whom did their hurt to you. Okay? So let's go ahead. There's the back of your postcard. If you want to stop it and read it, go right ahead. And if you do that, go straight to your pick a star, if you did, when you're done reading it. If for those of you who are still here. Dearest you, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you. And you could stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take that risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking that leap itself that's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. So for some of you, you may be meant to write a book. That is something that is coming through. You may be meant to write a book. And maybe a lot of you are like, oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. And they're telling you, oh, but yes, you are. Okay? Maybe to tell your story. And I want you to celebrate that. Celebrate your story. So for some of you, it is definitely about writing a book about your life, like a biography kind of thing for some of you. Maybe the things that you're journaling, all them wounds, and how writing this stuff down was like a miracle for you, is going to guide other people. Alright, so there you go. Element of Earth, thank you for watching. Go to your pick a star now. Alright, so next is the element of fire. Your messages are next, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The element of fire. So we are doing angel messages this month, and I've got 2 decks that I put together because I couldn't make up my mind which one I wanted to use. So let's go ahead and pull, what do the angels want to address with the element of fire today? The element of fire for today, November 2nd. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire Collective. Overcoming difficulties, Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So fire signs, through the new moon, a solar eclipse portal to the full moon lunar eclipse, you are overcoming a lot of difficulties that you've had in your life. See, there's that portal. See the angels right there lifting you up. So you could be seeing feathers. You could be seeing specifically white feathers, how they're lifting you up over this challenge and helping you to see the light from a higher perspective. And they're telling you that now the worst is behind you. It's a 10 energy day. Yeah, the worst is behind you through this portal. All right, so what signs are you showing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius today? Archangel Jeremiah. What signs are you showing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius today? Yep, they're showing you what you're clinging to. And it has a lot to do with from when you were a child and how you grew up, things that, how something shaped you that you're clinging to. And they're telling you it's poisonous, it's itchy, let it go. Let it go. So that is what they are showing you, that you can let this go, whatever this poison is that you're clinging to, and rise above it, right? And see the light of the obstacle, perhaps why you had the obstacle, or how the obstacle was created, or where the obstacle may lie within a particular situation in your life. And they're helping you to rise above it in this portal for today, November 2nd. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So the poison can either be emotional, it could be mental, it could be spiritual. So let's go ahead and pull your postcard for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for today, November 2nd. And it says with love. So there's your angel saying, I'm helping you to rise up out of these challenges that you're clinging to, this poison. And I'm doing it with love. Alright, so here is the back of your postcard if you want to stop the video and read it yourself. If you do so, then after you're done reading it, please go to your pick a star for a message from a loved one. For the rest of you who are going to stay and let me read it to you, this is your message. Dearest you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You'll know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multi-sensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune in to the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Well, I don't even know what to say about that one, except for that's your daily message for today, November 2nd, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can go to your pick a star extended message for Wacky Wednesday. Have an awesome day. Alright, they saved the best for last for today, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, for November, we're using the angel cards. So we're going to get a message for you. And then after you watch your message for today, November 2nd, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, go to pick a star 1, 2, or 3. We are doing Wacky Wednesday messages from loved ones. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle up these cards real quick for you. For the elements of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, what do you want to address with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for today, November 2nd? Alright, so I had one that was just hanging in the wind. I have one sticking straight up too. So we're going to go ahead and address that one. And you have Peaceful Warrior with Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. And I feel like it was just hanging in the wind. And I feel like that's what they want to tell you. I feel like Archangel Ariel is trying to get your attention. And I feel like you're hanging in the wind about some sort of situation in your life, water signs. And you need to find peace about it, is what I feel. So, leadership, Archangel Gabriel, It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others, which makes perfect sense. So I'm going to show you this card. Right? Stand your ground with peace. Assume your power. Don't let stuff build and hang in the wind, water signs, because guess what? When that happens, because we are very gentle people, we like to nurture people. We don't like to see people, hurting, or, we're the kind of people that wear our hearts on our sleeves. All of us water signs, okay? And sometimes it's really hard to stand in your power because you don't want to rock the boat. So today, November 2nd, Spirit is telling you, assume that power. Take your position. Stand your ground with the situation. Don't let it flap in the wind because it's going to fester. And when it festers, things get infected. And when things get infected, people get sick. I feel like that's a very important message for somebody out there. Clear your vibes. Oh, Archangel Metatron. So you have 3 archangels around you. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Yeah, you need to clear the air. Because it's like you're flapping in the wind. That's what this card was, just hanging there. It didn't want to fall, right? It's like you don't want to let go of something, but something keeps festering. Something keeps festering. It keeps coming back around and festering because it needs to be cleared. And that is what they're telling you. Assume that power position. Clear the air. Clear the air. Stand your ground. This will give you peace. This will also help to raise your vibration. See how he's standing in red? Right? That's the, feel safe and secure in your personal power to clear the air. Okay. All right. So let's keep moving. Yeah, and then underneath that, it's saying, thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. And that's exactly what you need to do. Make this healthy decision to stand your ground with something that is going to, like, you're afraid of tipping the boat, is what I feel. Sometimes it's better just to tip the boat, get it out, because the more it festers and builds, it'll take the smallest little freaking pinprick of a trigger, and then you're going to have stuff pouring out of you from 100 years ago. And that's what they're telling you. It's just best to clear it now and get it out of the way. Find your place of peace about it and just move on. That's the best way to do it. That way you can make healthier choices and decisions moving forward. So I feel like you really have a choice to make. And for some of you, it could very well be about something with your calling, with Archangel Metatron coming through there. Something with your calling, especially with Gabriel. I feel like he is trying to get your attention. He's trying to toot that horn, but I feel like he's frustrated. We're all frustrated. We're all going through the ringer because of the time frame that we are in when it comes to the next step in our human evolution. And that's exactly why the time frames are so hard, is because we're coming to an ending and we're about to take another to level up and evolve, take another step in our evolution as a human. So what is a sign that these beautiful angels are sending you, water signs? Well, we're going to shuffle that again, because that was fires, and I did shuffle them, but apparently not good enough. So we're going to go ahead and pull the card, water signs. Water signs. Yeah, look at that. Peace. Peace. Release it. Because if you don't, it's going to keep festering. So there's Archangel Ariel handing you that dove. You cannot make this stuff up by water sign. You really can't. You just can't. I'm speechless, really. And it's a healthy decision to clear out the situation. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull what is a postcard from Spirit for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. Postcard from Spirit for the element of water for today, November 2nd. For some of you, you may have to put some boundaries up. I got 3, and another sign I think got 3. I don't know if it was this video or the last 12 I tried to do before I got this one done. Long story short, today was definitely wacky. Alright, so I can't, I'm trying to read it here. Hi. I don't know. I can't read it. High hopes, it may say. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what it says, but if you want to stop the video and go in on it and see, that's fine, and leave me a message below. But there's your angels. So this is the back of your card if you want to pause it and read it. Dearest you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing the magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret with you that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Okay, so that's about making them healthy decisions that turns on your light. The actions that you take is going to clear out some energies. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. That's card number 1. We're just going to set that there. This is card number 2. It says, you are beauty. And this is the back of your card if you want to stop it and read it. Dearest you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the common sayings are be in the world, not of it, and wear the world loosely refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play. And we even have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straight jacket you? It is your choice. Again, healthy decisions, healthy choices. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. Courage. That is your peaceful warrior coming through. Archangel Ariel works with Leo Lion. Okay. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan, loving you always and forever. So again, find peace in the fact that divine has your back. Divine has a specific plan in line for you. So you need to clear out something, and you need to really release this dove and feel at peace with whatever situation is happening to you. It is your choice. You can either wear the world loosely or let the world straitjacket you. Alrighty, so the third one, it says with love, and then look, Cupid shooting his little arrow down. This is the back of your card. You can stop it and read it, or let me read it to you, but either way, when you're done, make sure that you go pick your star for a loved one extended message. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a silent kindness to someone for no other reason than as to exercise of the heart. You'll be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so very much over here. Whew, so there could be something very generous, an offer coming your way that maybe perhaps could be a new position. Maybe you're changing careers. You are clearing out this chaotic energy for some of you and ready to shift gears and go in a different direction and focus more on your calling with Archangel Metatron coming through. For some of you, there could be somebody entering your life and maybe offering you a new job. Maybe something for those of you who are self-employed. Maybe you're about to step into your calling here as a leader. And the bigger your heart, the more abundance that will come towards you. So it's about leveling out, not being over kind and over generous, right? But being generous enough to, make sure that you stand that boundary to not let people take advantage of you. So it's about learning to set that boundary. Let go of the ones who did. Feel at peace with the situation because there's nothing you can do to shift it. Clear it out. It's time to release it. Because you are about to come into something amazing. Alrighty, so there you go, water signs. I hope you enjoyed that. Yours was a little longer, but that's okay because the messages came out for a reason, and you need to trust that because, like Spirit says, there's always a divine plan. Alright, go ahead and pick your star now. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Even Loki's coming in to say hi. Alright, stay tuned for your pick a stars. Alrighty, for those of you who chose pick a star number 1, so let's go ahead and pull your message from your passed on loved one here. It says, I am the high-pitched sound you hear or the feeling of pressure change. Now, for those of you who chose number 1, especially if you are an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Do you remember me telling you the story of when I started the video? I got that high-pitched sound in my right ear. That was a loved one coming through. Not only for me, okay, but for you as well, air signs. So I just feel like a lot of you, I feel like you may see things out of peripheral vision that catches your attention. You may even have the power of perhaps looking at something and scrying. And it's really weird because I'm seeing a cat on there. And my cat decided he was going to join the video for the element of water. As a matter of fact, he's still here, and he's a thief. He steals things, and that's why he is here. He is stealing a crystal. It's this one. So for some of you, this past on loved one could be messing with your animal. For those of you who have cats, I feel like the cat could see them and know them, and that is right along with my cat, because he'll sit in my bedroom doorway and he'll look up at the ceiling and he will yell, and then he'll like do this twist and rail, and his tail's and he's like off to the next whatever he gets into. Like they taunting, which is really funny. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card from this past on loved one. So if any of you are experiencing high-pitched sounds in your ears, or a feeling of a pressure change, like you're up in a mountain somewhere, that's a sign your loved one is with you. And we have fairy stone coming out. It talks about good fortune. I am open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times and in all ways. So for some of you, this passed on loved one is giving you these synchronistic things to let you know that they are opening up a door for good fortune for you. Wow, what a beautiful message for whoever picks star number 1. So let's see what kind of magic that they are helping you with. Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. So what are they helping you with? To believe in yourself, to be confident in yourself, to raise your worthiness. Right? So they want you to open up this, the universe is trying to offer you something. So they're working a little bit of magic. To me, that looks like the Wheel of Fortune, where they're offering you some bit of good luck, some goodness, some goodie bag is coming your way. And they're trying to get you to open up to receive this. They want you to be confident enough and feel worthy of this. So that's why they're sending you this high-pitched sound, or you feel like maybe you're up in Timbuktu, cleaning up in the mountains somewhere, like higher than a freaking airplane. Even maybe you're not on an airplane, but the pressure change. The more you elevate, the more you feel the pressure change in your ears. So they're telling you to raise your vibration. And believe in yourself. Believe that you are worthy of this fortune that is coming your way. All right. What a beautiful message for those of you who chose star number 1. And I wanted to address the timestamp. There's 444. 44 minutes and 49 seconds. 444. Good fortune. Because why? Because you put the work in. Wow. All right, thank you for watching. For those of you who picked star number 1. All right, for those of you who chose star number 2, see who wants to come through with a message. Loved one for pick a star number 2 for today, November 2nd. Spend more time in nature. I experience it with you. So for those of you who chose star number 2, you got this loved one who is telling you to go outside, spend some time in nature. Because when you go in nature and you sit amongst the trees, they're sitting there with you. I also see a cat on here, but I don't think it's a cat. Um, I feel like it's like squirrels. Maybe squirrels come up to you, or maybe you feed the squirrels, or maybe that's something that they used to do is feed the squirrels. And I feel like that's what they want you to do. Go out and spend some time in nature. Feed nature. Because what happens is when you do that, you experience it, they are right there with you, experiencing it right along with you. It's like they're nudging you. Rabbits, squirrels. You could, like I said, be feeding squirrels, feeding the birds. I feel like, see, this to me looks like a road. So it could be on a dirt road somewhere. Maybe you go somewhere on a dirt road, or they used to go somewhere on a dirt road and feed the wild animals like the squirrels. Maybe even put corn out for the deer. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. Sunstone. I'm empowered in all areas of my life. So this will help you feel empowered when you connect with nature. There's a sense of empowerment there. I feel like where there could be roadblocks, you're actually seeing that it's just actually a turn on your journey. It's not actually a roadblock. But I feel like you'll see your way forward clear, even if it is going around a curve right now. But the sunstone will help you feel empowered. It will help you to connect more with this loved one, is what I feel. Also go out sitting underneath the sun. We just had the solar eclipse. So what magic are they helping you to create? We have the goddess, healing feminine energy. Yeah. So I feel like what they're doing is they are trying to get you to empower your feminine side, to feel like a god or a goddess. In all areas of your life, but specifically within your feminine side. It could be your... Hold on a second. I apologize for that. My cat, Loki, is a thief. And he got a hold of a bread tie that I had wrapped around these lights. So, and I didn't want him to eat it. Alright, so goddess energy. It'll help you, your inner goddess, to feel empowered if you go out and connect. Go outside, connect with your feet. Walk around in your bare feet on the ground. It'll help to connect you. It'll help to ground you. It'll help to heal you. Give you that sense of empowerment. So there you go for pick a star number 2's message. Thank you for watching. Alrighty, for those of you who chose pick a star number 3, what loved one wants to come through for a message. And we have, listen for me, I make sounds you can hear. Alright, so pay attention, because especially if you live by yourself, and you know, like, where all your animals are at, if you have animals, and you just, or even if you don't have animals and you're hearing strange sounds, that's this person, your loved one. And they're telling you, I'm trying to get your attention. Listen for me. I'm making these sounds to get your attention. I feel like this person has a letter L in their name. I feel like they show you 8s. I feel like they used to hunt deer a lot. I feel like they may have had curly hair too. I feel like they used to go hunt mushrooms. like they would go walking through the woods and get mushrooms. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. Red tourmaline, passion. I am the embodiment of passion. So red tourmaline will help you embody the energy of passion. And I think it's Bawsey stones or bond stones. I think it's Bawsey. B-O, I don't freaking know. Bond stones. Anyways, balance. I am balanced, whole, and complete. So this bond stone will help you find a sense of balance, and the red tourmaline will help ignite the passion within you. All right, so let's go ahead and see, how is this loved one creating some magic for you in this portal for today, Wacky Wednesday? Oh, Loki knocked over my water cup. Alwyn, the 3 rays of light. Okay, so again, that balanced and complete. Balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. Yeah. A balancing. Bawsey stone, igniting the passion between your male and female, your yin and your yang. Ignites that Kundalini awakening is what I feel for whoever chose number 3. And it brings you a sense of harmony, a sense of balance. Oh, and the 3 rays of light. So 3. And we're on pick a star, number 3. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. May your Wacky Wednesday be not as wacky as mine was. For those of you who are curious about the story, go and watch The Element of Air. I tell the story about my Wacky Wednesday. So thank you for watching, everybody. I love you guys, and have a fantastic day.